Hello, this video will demonstrate the use of Better File Search.
When you first launch Better File Search, you'll be greeted with the first time setup, allowing you to change the scanner paths that are indexed for searching, along with any specific directory names and paths you would like to exclude, with common defaults being pre-configured for you. For demonstration purposes, we will remove the default scanner paths and set it to our project folder. With that set, we can complete the setup. After completing setup, you will be placed on the main search interface. Before searching, you need to populate the index, which can be done by clicking on the Refresh Index button.
To begin a search using the default mode, Quick Search, type your query into the search box and press the Enter key or click the magnifying glass. To view more search results, scroll down to the bottom and click on View More Results.
Each result will be laid out in a separate card containing information such as the file name, file path, and its score ranking. From here, you can open the containing folder in your System Explorer or view more information about the file. Once you click on View More Information, you'll see the file content preview, which changes depending on the file type used. For text files, it extracts a strong number of characters from the file and displays them. Below the file preview, you will find more metadata information that can be used to help support the use of search filters. There will be a row of buttons below the information, providing extra tools such as opening a file in your preferred application. You can generate a file content summary by clicking on the Generate File Summary button. This will call a local language model to generate the summary, all on device.
And check the status by clicking on the log icon located to the right of the status bar. By default, it shows the main process log, but you can click on the other logs from the log navigation bar. We can now see that the summarizer is being loaded and is processing waits.
Once generated, the file content summary will be shown in the Detailed File Information panel. To clear a search query and results, click on the bin icon located inside the search bar. If you have an idea of the folder your file might be in, you can use the directory selector below, clicking on the drop-downs to recursively search the file system tree. Click on the funnel icon next to the bin icon in the search bar to show search filters. Filters help to specify exactly what results you want. For example, we can filter by image files with only image files showing.
Keyword search has more advanced signals and uses TF-IDF scoring thanks to a computed inverted index of common file content terms. It also supports fuzzy matching for typo handling, as we will see in a moment.
We can toggle file embedding generation here, which is needed for semantic search. Once enabled, you can check on their status by hovering over the Active Embedders section of the status footer. This will showcase the files that are pending for embedding and the status of each embed worker. Once embeddings are available, we can search for them semantically. File types that are not specifically text native, such as docs, PDF, or PPTX, are supported by our embedder services. Searching for a bmovie script will return the test file, which contains the first 100 lines of the script, while not being explicitly named that. This is due to the query being generated as an embedding and being queried against files in the database using cosine similarity to compare them. To find files similar to this file, click on Find Similar Files. This will automatically populate the query box and switch the search mode to file similarity search. This will require embeddings to be generated for indexed files.
Images work the same way. By searching for Lego, we can find the following image recommended to us. Apart from the makeup of the image, there is no textual indication that this would be Lego. Searching for audio files is also supported. This is achieved by generating an audio transcription and embedding the text. Searching for lyrics inside the song will show it as a result, with an audio player being supported when you preview. The settings page is reachable from the navbar and displays Profile, Application, and Index Settings. Profiles can be created, removed, switched, and renamed, each storing their own default search paths. This lets you have profiles for files to do with your hobby, work, backups, and others. Watchdog provides real-time synchronization between the file system and index. If we add, remove, or modify a file, as seen right here, it will automatically update in the index. We can also toggle trigram indexing, which increases index size but supports better recall when query typos are made, such as this one. Note the use of keyword search. We can toggle keyframe extraction for videos. By default, videos are only matched under audio transcription, but this also considers their visual component in semantic search at the cost of larger index sizes. Root scanner paths that determine what to index in your file system can be selected as shown, as well as excluded directory names and paths, and a drop-down to switch out embedding models. That is all. Happy searching!